What's up, guys? It's your boy back at you with another video. You get me? And this is just the next episode from the last one. You know what I mean? Basically, I sold something today, so I thought and it's my day off work, my day off slave labor, and basically, look at this big ass geezer I found the other day. I did a video the other day. I don't know if I posted it or whatever, but I found this guy. I didn't post the video I'm thinking of because my kids was running around in the background making all type of noise. It literally sounded like a murder was going on or something, so I had to not upload that video in it. But I found this guy for like £3. Star Wars, legit. Every time I find something big and Star Wars related, which is cheap, I risk it because I had this dinosaur thing once. And like, it cracks me up, I swear it's like one of the first videos I uploaded, it might be on there. But basically I saw this dinosaur thing in it and it sold for a lot of money. And ever since then, I've been hooked on selling Star Wars toys. And I know that's at minimum, bro, like what, £12, £13. So hopefully I make something on that. Anyway, I went like sourcing the other day, yesterday. And I got some swag stuff, you know, so let me just show you a couple of these things and then I'll show you what I sold in it, just so we have something to talk about in this video. I went to the Nike store, got like a full tracksuit, like a polyester Nike tracksuit. The bottoms are there. I got two of them, but one of them's already listed in it. So I got two different sizes, rather than get the same size, so that, because they have loads of them there, rather than get the same size, so that I can list them separately and then it's two listings rather than one. And you're not really supposed to do that if you have multiple quantities, but I've only got one of each, so I can do that basically. I think that's like eBay's policy or something along those lines. Anyway, so yeah, I got that tracksuit. That cost like £12.95, and the exact same tracksuit's going on eBay for like $49.99. There's not loads of them that I can find specifically listed like this one, but there's probably quite a few of these types of tracksuits about on eBay. You get me? So it's a bit finicky when it comes to finding specific tracksuits, but I found this specific one, $49.99. And it has sold at that. Whether I'll get that specific price, I guess we'll see. So I got that tracksuit, two of them actually, yeah, like I said. And then I got these Adidas trainers from basically the Adidas outlet. They're basically superstars in it, like all white, silver. They had two pairs of them. Basically the guy, this is why it's good. That guy hopefully remembers me now. But anyway, the guy, one of the staff members, was out like lowering prices, and I was like, "Oh, you lowering prices, fam?" Like, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let me know if you want anything. I'll see what I can do with the price." And I was like, "What about these?" There was like, how much were they at first? I don't know, maybe like 50 something quid. He stuck it over the sticker, over the last sticker basically. But like, I was like, "Can you get them down to 30? I would have liked them a lot cheaper than that. I don't really want to pay more than 20 quid for something like that, to be honest. But the way I'm going about things, it's fun, innit? Like, I can risk a bit more money, sink a bit more money and make less, but like have cool stuff to sell. So basically I got these for 30 in it, and I'm hoping I can make some money on them. Pretty sick, innit? Like, this is probably my favourite trainer. Like, it is my favourite trainer. I like a lot of cool trainers and classical style trainers, but these are the coolest. I don't know why. Something about them, man. They're sick. So basically I got them two. And did I get anything else? I just got two tracks. I was gonna get these massive, oh, it doesn't even matter really, but I found like this massive size, like basically Lutetia Buffoni, like night trainers in it. I was gonna get them because there's like size 16 women's. Maybe not that big, but they look fucking big and it was well cheap, but I ended up not getting them. But basically I got them two things, and I've still got like a little bit of a death pile down here to list, just like some, they're basically all True Religion jeans. So I'm specifically one day ahead of myself now that death pile's come down a little bit. So yeah, how's the journey going? The journey's going wicked, you get me? Like, basically, since I started uploading videos on YouTube, I've just been like reinvesting all the money back in on itself. So my actual numbers for this month, let's talk about last month. Last month's numbers, this is like month 3. I sold 16 and listed 31. Whereas this month, I've sold 19 and I've listed 34 so far. So I'm actually like 6 listings behind. If we're talking about, because I was ill this month basically, so I missed 3 days listing. And I'm listing 2 items a day. So I've not caught up with them, but like ever since then, I've basically, other than them 3 days this month, I've listed 2 items every single day consistently. So I want to do that every single day this month, and then the last few days of the month, I'm gonna catch up on those 6 listings that basically I missed out closer to the beginning of the month. And that's that. Yeah, man. Yeah. I got some. I haven't been posting. Well, I haven't been posting on Instagram. I'm gonna start posting on Instagram. I was supposed to post this on Instagram the other day, but I didn't. But I got like some cool Vans and shit as well down there. Like I was gonna keep. Let me show you these because I was gonna keep them for myself. Because I ain't got no shoes, man. Basically, these Vans, like, let me get the lace out of the way. They have like this cool thing on the tongue off the wall, and they're basically brand new. But I guess maybe it'd been like a display shoe or something like that. You get me? So I got them for cheap from a charity shop, and these like LMFAO fucking Converse. Do you remember that fucking? Do you remember that that Afro band? Like not like Afro music, but like they both had afros. The Afro band, it should have been called, didn't it? Yeah, that was that anyway. So what did I sell? Basically, I got like these Levi's from like TK Maxx not that long ago. It's not Levi's, it's a Levi's shirt and I sold that today. So this is basically the big countdown to the video. You know what I mean? Today I sold this Levi's shirt. It's just a plain like, it's not even denim, it's like a weird between flannel and denim. And it's 5XL. I sold this for 30 with like $4.97 or $3.97 shipping. So close to 35 quid. And I can't remember, you know, exactly what I paid for it. The price ain't on here anymore. But I think I paid £10 or £11 or £9. Between £9 and £11 I paid for that from TK Maxx. So I like basically like tripled my monies in it. I went high, like $39.99. The guy sent me an offer at 30 and obviously I said yeah. So basically got to wrap and send this today. But to be honest guys, for the amount I've listed, I've sold, I don't know, I've sold 19 this month and I've listed 34. I don't know if I want more sales than that. I feel like I should be selling more. Or I don't know if it's still early like out the gate, if you get me. Because like I've had, usually my numbers are higher, like just before I started this, like, and was actually trying to fucking list. Like, or before I started doing it seriously and now I'm listing. I wasn't listing like I am now, and I was listing, but I wasn't listing like I am now. My numbers was higher, man. I don't know if my listing was higher. Can't really take myself back like 4 months, you get me? Because all I know is that my sales are down. But I had like ridiculously high sales before, like I would list 100 and I'd sell 110. That's basically how my numbers were before, but they're considerably down now. Like, for example, over a 90-day period now, I'm on eBay 90-day total. It says like sold, like my sold is 70, and my listing's 136, which is like shit. Whereas before, like I had like 110 listings, and my sales was 120 something, and it's always been like that. So now my sales are way down, and I know it's because I had this period of like being real broke, yeah, man. I was looking for a job and that, and basically eBay took a back burner for a minute, like in terms of listing, and now I've picked up again, so I feel like I'm basically paying the price in it. But like I'm pushing to try and get my sales back up, but also I'm sourcing slightly different now. I've got like a lot more newer items which I'm paying a bit more for, so I'm sinking a lot more money into it. So I'm getting less actual listings out of the money which I'm getting. So it's kind of forced me to revert back to go into a different, how I used to source, like digging through the charity shops a little bit more and that, which I probably should, look at my mustache, man, which I probably should be doing, because I can't be running out here spending like £20 on certain items and that, when I can get something in a charity shop for significantly cheaper. And it's probably going to be used. But used items make money. I don't know. Well, I've gotten a phobia of like buying used stuff, even though that's literally where I do best. Like, or where the more trust me, I know this. There's way more money in used items. Just believe me when I say this. I've got some used. I got like basically like 6 pairs of used jeans like the last few days, because used jeans do really well for man. And I've just strayed away from it a little bit, so I'm trying to stray back to some used items because there's money in used items in it, and it's cheaper to like get them. Yeah, so that's that. I'm just gonna hit some charity shops over these next few weeks and really try and build my stock up, because I can walk out. If I go into a charity shop with £60, I can probably walk out with like maybe 12 items in it. Whereas if I walk into TK Maxx with £60, I might only come out with 5 or 6 items, maybe less. So it's one of them. I'm basically taking an expensive route. And it's one of them, man. This reselling game is like, no matter which way you go, you got like pros and cons and all this and that in it. So let's just ride the wave. All the money's there anyway. All the money's either in stock or fucking in packaging or sat in the bank. Yeah. So that's that. So basically, I've got to package this now. I'm just gonna wrap it up, send it with every, and I just quickly take it down to the place and it. But there's this one woman in the shop, you know, she's really annoying me. Like, my partner had a madness with her. She like just this old angry woman, and I've never met her. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I never actually met her other than hearing my partner whinge about her slamming one of my parcels down. Until like yesterday, I went in the shop, you know, and she's like, basically I give her my 2 parcels in it, and I go in there like every day, and like she literally said to me, like, "Oh, you think this is a post office now?" And I was like, "Right." And I said to the woman, like, "What? So you get more parcels in here than you do just like normal customers?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous actually." And I was like, "Well, like obviously you get the place gets paid for the parcels in it." I said that to her. Obviously, you're making more money here because of the parcels, so shut the fuck up before you get fired, miserable bitch. Anyway, no, I didn't say that to her. I didn't call her a miserable bitch. I was thinking, you're just angry. You get me? And I'm not going to let you make me have a bad day because you're angry and your hands are all sideways and that, you know, and old people's hands are sideways and that. And she's angry, fam, because you're working in the fucking petrol station for fucking nothing at like 75. Your husband probably already died on you. You get me? You're alone out here, and if your husband is here, he ain't doing something because you're out here struggling in the garage. That's not my problem, fam. When I get some money, I might tip you, but like it's gonna come with conditions in it. I'll tip you if you fucking not miserable to anyone else for the rest of the day. You miserable. I'm sorry for my language, but this woman's a joke thing. Yo, if I ever get like a little GoPro or something, let me hang this thing here. If I ever get a little GoPro, I'll take in like bare parcels, like and try and just show you, because it's mad. Why is she so angry? Like, calm down. Or if you're that mad, don't just change things, innit? Don't fucking be out here telling me this ain't a post office. It's 2 parcels. I brought you 2 parcels. And then you know what's funny? The guy behind me was like listening to Wagwan, innit? And then like after I've gone, he's like, yeah, because he had 2 parcels in it, and he's just had to like whinge at me about bringing 2 parcels. Shit. Anyway, that's that. So when you're like dropping off parcels at like these like shops and that, you know, it's not actually a post office. They start getting pissed, you know. Like I do drop a lot of parcels to this place. It was getting to a point, yeah, where I was taking like 15 parcels and that, like holding up the queue, but it is what it is. Man has to make money out here somehow. And if you ain't doing the same, that's your problem. Don't be mad at me for making money. Get me? That's all I can say about that. Alright guys, other than that, I'm going to go wrap this parcel and get this one shipped out. I'm going to try and record a lot more. So this video should be coming up like the day after the last video, but I don't think it was filmed like the day after because that last video was filmed the day before it was uploaded. So yeah, and also I got to list this tracksuit and that, and list basically 2 a day. So I got to list 2 more items today. Go check out my eBay store if you want to see what I got on there. You might find something swag. You know, I've got some swag clothes. You know what I mean? I've got a cool few random hard goods. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, guys, I appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button. Someone subscribe. You get me? I feel I need to get a subscriber. Just one. Alright, and then other than that, hit the like button. You know what I mean? I ain't doing all that outro thing, even though I just done it. We out! And this mother. Let's get that money, because this time it's man's gonna make so much money, yeah, fucking selling these clothes. It's not even gonna be funny. I'm gonna go build a well with some of it straight up. I'm out of here now. Right, I'm gone. I'm gone. Stop, then. Stop. I'm legit pressing the button. Stop. Oh, you mad? Right, hold on.